Hey everybody, what's up? Brian Johnson here. I'm sick, my kid's sick, my wife's sick. I decided to make a video. It's 2 in the morning. Might cough from time to time. Behind me, if you can see that, that is two nude homeless guys fighting by Guy Aitchison, circa 1993. One of two paintings I have it, pardon me, in the room I'm sitting in, my living room. All right, so, let's get this out of the way first. Like, subscribe, comment, share, troll, say something rude. I have 38 subscribers, and this is the 41st video. Okay, so this video I'm going to address haters. I don't have a lot. I'm blessed. Thank you. I'll admit I am a troll on Twitter, Threads, Facebook, Instagram, the whole gambit. And I make comments and laugh emojis and get in arguments from time to time. But depending on the topic, I try not to get personal and vicious, and I try just to be like a regular old troll and just I try to be funny and sarcastic. Okay, I generally try not to hurt feelings. I don't know. Occasionally, if I do, I get called out. I usually apologize. All right, so I'm going to address some haters here. All right, now the one hater, recent haters, and thank God I don't have a lot. But anyway, so one hater was like, they always go for the same things. Okay, I've noticed. I was commenting on the current state of barbers charging $100 a pop, and how I was surprised how a haircut, which is temporary, this is what I thought I was commenting on, or what I meant was, I was surprised how a minimum haircut charge at a barbershop could be more than the minimum of a tattoo. Okay, and I reposted something. I don't know if I think it was a barber that had posted it. Or, no, wait. No, I reposted it, a barber's ad. I can't remember. But anyways, because I put tattooing with barbering, this tattooer commented. And I've noticed when they go after me, it's always the bald. They always say bald. I'm not bald. I mean, I have hair all over my head if I grow it out. They always want to call me bald. They always go for fat. That's the second thing. But this guy was like, your tattoo work is pure effing dog shit. Okay? Just, he got really vicious in this attack of me over barbershop pricing and me comparing it to tattoo pricing. All right. There were some other people that had commented too. Were kind of mean to me, but not about my work, just something about my pricing. Anyways, and then there was another one recently where I commented on a rapper, and I thought there was a spider on the ceiling. We get some big spiders here. Anyways, I commented on Sierra the rapper from Kentucky, and they attacked my tattoo work and said to me, "Go back and do your shitty SHITTY tattoos in the kitchen." Okay, which is funny because on the road, occasionally, even in a multi-million-dollar home I might be tattooing in, where they might have a man cave or a dining room or something. Yeah, sometimes they won't want me to tattoo in the kitchen, which I thought was funny, because I travel, as many of you know, and I do tattoo in some homes occasionally. And yes, I've tattooed some kitchens, so he wasn't off. But once again, he was attacking my tattoo work. So, all right, so this has happened a couple times in the last year that they go for the tattoo work. All right. Now, should that bother me after 36 years? And when I tell my wife, she's like, "You do thousands of tattoos. You've done thousands of tattoos on these tours. You've done thousands of tattoos at tattoo shops, tattoo conventions, yada, yada, yada. You have books out, whatever. You've won awards. You've been in tattoo magazines when they were relevant. You've been on news shows. You've been on Jerry Springer, Howard Stern, FBI Files. Why do you care about what one a-hole thinks?" This is my wife now. All right, well, whenever they comment about my work being crappy, I go back to whatever feed they're on. Let's say it's Instagram, IG, or Threads, and I look at the recent tattoos I've posted. Now, the one time someone had commented about my work, I had posted old tattoos from the 90s So that's what they saw, because I'm sure they're not scrolling, down everything. Okay. But these recent hate about my work, these are some recent tattoos I'd done. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to be Nico. I'm not trying to be Philip Liu. I'm no Guy Atchison. I'm a walk-in guy. Let me just for if y'all want to attack my work, let me just tell you who I am. I have since 1989 and 1992. I started tattooing in '89. I apprenticed with Ernie Crawford, John Brooks. Damien taught me some stuff. Damien, but mostly from Ernie Crawford and John Brooks. Okay, and then I learned a lot from Crow. Okay, JD Crow. All right, I have since day one, since Tony Olivas hired me in Ancient Art, and that was my first full-time professional shop working in 1992. I had worked at Ernie's Tiger's Eye, did some tattoos there, which was when I first got my PC a couple years earlier. But my first full time was in Ancient Art, 1992. Since day one, I've been a walk-in guy, the guy that does flash off the wall, what you bring in, lettering, whatever you want to do, the Roman numerals, the tiger off the wall, and over the years I've done stuff at shows. I've dabbled in realism. When you're attacking my work, what you're not realizing is I was struggling to do full color portraits in the early '90s. Okay, when you're saying that my work's dog poo, okay, I was reading through Tattoo Time, learning to make needles on the phone with Ernie Carafa, doing full color. No, listen to this now. We're talking 1991, okay? 92. I was doing full color, okay? You wouldn't believe what the white smelled like back then, okay? Full color clowns from the movie It. People told me I was insane. It would never last. And it's funny because that white stayed in there. My buddy Wally, rest in peace, he died a couple years ago. That clown looked pretty good until he passed away. It was even in a magazine in 1994, Tattoo Magazine. And I know you young kids, and I know they're young too because I looked on their pages. You don't give an F about tattoo magazines. I know that. You don't care about who Ernie Croft is, Damien is. You don't know who JD Crow is. So if you're watching this, you're double downing that I'm dog poo, whatever. But I'm just letting y'all know something. When you fire off this hate and tell someone their work is shit, okay, you're not understanding that like 36, 37 years ago, minus a couple years, I was trying to do color portraits, and that got published. Okay, this clown got published in Tattoo Magazine, right? With a bunch of other color portraits that people were trying to do, right? They were saying that was dog poo. Okay, there's been times in my career where I tried to do like the best Jack Nicholson or the best clown or the best this or that, where I really was trying, and I mean trying, and 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 freaking out, and being in the bathroom and wanting to pull my teeth out, and and finding the best flesh tones. You didn't have 10 flesh tones like you do today. Having to make flesh tones, buying Phil Fairweather's color and buy extra bottles and mix flesh tones, and watch Damien tattoo, and hear about a guy and travel and get tattooed by this person, and struggling. And I'm thinking to myself, man, they were saying it was dog poo then. So, all right, does it hurt my feelings? I guess a little bit, because I don't want my customers thinking, oh, you suck. Anyways, I'm 56. It's 37 years later. I'm still a walking guy. Okay. What makes me angry is when you're saying my work sucks because of my opinion on barbershops, or you're saying my work sucks because I don't like Sierra the Rapper. You're crapping on people that pay my light bill, that pay my car insurance, that put food in my fridge, that get my daughter to doctor's appointments when I put gas in the car. when I take my daughter to Hot Topic, when I buy my wife cigarettes, when you talk crap on my work, yeah, I mean, I guess it hurts my feelings a little bit. I mean, I want everything to look good. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, when I'm on the road, I want you, pardon me, I'm not tattooing in a shop. This is my choice now. I love to travel. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not tattooing in a shop in my special chair with my bitch buds in my ear. Because I know the one guy's kind of like this because I looked at his stuff. And he was an okay tattooer. The one guy that talked crap on me was an okay tattooer. I call him a ham and egger because there's guys like that all over tattoo shops all over the United States. Well, you call me a ham and egger, I guess, but like just a main guy that could do pretty much anything. All right. Anyways, the one guy that talked crap on me, I would call him a ham and egger. There's a guy at every shop like him. All right. He just happened to see my barber post and wants to talk crap on me. Whatever. All right. Whatever. But here's the thing. When you're at your shop with your bitch buds in and your rack of colors, okay, and the counter girl's bringing me that flash, okay, remember, when I'm at the hotel suite, it's pretty much drama free, but when I'm invested on the road and out there, I don't have my favorite music playing. They're watching whatever they want to watch, whatever they want to listen to. Sometimes I have my kid along. Sometimes there's chaos. A couple might be fighting whose house I'm at. I might have a newbie, they're not sitting that well. I'm not in the ultimate environment. I'm not in some ergonomic chair or whatever I don't know what I'm looking for there, but some special chair. Usually my back's hurting. I'm tired. A lot of times it's a blur. Some of these tours, but anyways, and I do feel that I publish when I put something. I don't use a lot of filters and stuff, but when I put my tattoo work out there, it's work that I want people to see to get more tattoo work. And anyways, you're saying it's poop. I'm just letting you know that I don't think it is, and I worked really hard to do that piece. I got paid for it. Usually I get pretty good tips. My customers are happy. If it's on there, and I put heel photos on there too. I'm just letting you know that despite what you say, and to my customers and our clients out there, from the bottom of my heart, I do my best, okay? Now, there are some tattoos, because I pretty much do whatever people bring me, okay? I'm not happy with everything, okay? Not everything is my style. I like some color. I like traditional lettering. I like doing black and gray mostly. I like line work. I like shading. Black and gray stuff's my favorite. Animals, flowers, and anyways. My customers know what I like to do. Anyways, but I don't say no to anything. That's another thing. I do not say no to anything. So, anyways. To those haters, just let you know that I work really hard to do those tattoos, and I don't think it's necessary to attack my work when we're talking about barbershops and pricing of hair, and we're talking about hair comparison prices, minimums to tattoo shop minimums. And the other thing about, what was the other thing? Sierra the Rapper. I'm just not into that. I'm just, it's not my kind of music. I'm not from there. I don't get it. I don't get FK Twigs either, Why? Because I don't like a musician. All of a sudden, my work sucks and go back in the kitchen. And to tell you what, yeah, I will do some tattoos in the kitchen, okay? It's a table and 2 chairs, brother. I've said this over and over again, okay? I'm not advocating everybody to tattoo in their house because we got enough of that. But when I'm on the road tattooing, besides when I tattoo in hotels or a guest spot occasionally, and I do conventions time to time, yes, I tattoo in someone's house occasionally. Yes, I've tattooed in the kitchen, a basement, a freaking side room, a dining room, whatever. A table and two chairs and a trash can is a table and two chairs and a trash can. It doesn't matter if it's in a freaking convention hall or in someone's home. Why do y'all have to always bring that up to me? You know, like you do it in DMs too with that bullshit because you think a convention hall at a tattoo convention is any cleaner than that person's house? Have you seen the slop stations where they wash their hands? Have you seen the bathrooms at a tattoo convention? With thousands of people coming to see thousands of tattooers. You're telling me that that's any more sterile or safe or whatever. Yeah, I mean, there's no animals running around there, but, you know, I'm also trying not to tattoo in somebody's house with 18 cats either. You know, I do vet these people. And that's a whole other topic, but, you know, just, if you're going to argue with me and hate on me, let's stick with the topic. Okay, why you think it's okay for barbershops to charge $100 and it's and maybe a tattoo shop minimum might be 50 or 60. Pardon me. Sorry, I'm sick. Or tell me why you like Sierra the Rapper and why I like Eminem. Why you think he sucks instead of, oh, your tattoo work is poo. And you know, I just, why are you dragging my what I do into it? I don't like it. So there you go. But anyways, we'll keep this at 17. Like, subscribe, comment, troll. Hey, say something rude. Just lay off my tattoo work. Anyways, I love my 38 subscribers. I don't like you haters. Back off, but you know, do whatever. I'll see you on the May trip, and might tattoo in a kitchen or two. I know y'all hate that, but I might do it. And let's see, is that it? Like everything? Yep. Peace out. Oh, I have 30 subscribers. This is my 41st video. I love y'all. Bye.